let's say if this is my zone, my stop loss would be just 20 pips from here. Let's say the price comes here, one layer entry, one layer entry, one layer entry. If the price goes here, the stop loss hits. If the price, let's go, goes back here, it's a win.
All right, folks, got Umar Punjabi here in the house. He's over there in Mumbai. He's lives in Dubai though, and owns his own hedge fund. Only 21. Crazy stuff. He's about to walk you through what he does on a price chart, trading gold on a pretty much daily basis. So, welcome back to the show, Umar.
Thank you so much for having me.
Right, so we're going to share a screen now. You're going to see how it all works, and we'll dive back in here afterwards. Our sponsor, Blue Guardian's the only prop firm that gives their traders a tool to protect them from hitting their max daily loss and over trading. It's super simple to use. Just set the Guardian Protector each day from your dashboard. Did you also know that they've just released an unlimited time evaluation with a 0 trading days requirement, giving you plenty of time to hit their low 8 and 4% targets, making it super fast to get funded. Plus, it's cheaper than the 40-day time limit evaluation. Check out the link and coupon in the description to get 10% off your next Blue Guardian evaluation.
This is how my chart looks like. I love them. I love them clean without any complicated stuff. So you can just see zones on my charts. So this is how I mark my zones. I love to mark simple support and resistances, but what I prefer marking is, the zones from where there were strong moves. So look at this particular zone, from here. This was actually the effect of the inflation data yesterday, but this is the kind of zones that I love to mark down, and I'll just walk you through one of my few trades that I took recently. So this was actually my zone to short the gold price pair over here. So the price came up. I was supposed to short it here. The price sort of tried to make a double bottom, and I went on the smaller time frame. I tried to short over here. I think I entered somewhere over here. Then I think I entered another over here. But throughout the day, it was just sideways. And then obviously I had a time stop because yesterday we had inflation data coming. So I had a time stop that, no matter what happens before an hour of inflation data coming, I'm going to exit my trade, whether loss or profit. Good part was I was able to exit, at break even somewhere around here. And I got out, and that was actually one of a very good decisions, because you can see what happened later on. So one of my very recent trades actually just ended up in a break even, not a very exciting or not a very huge win. Then one more trade that I took was a short trade somewhere over here. So I took a short trade, once this broke down, it was trying to, if you see this specifically, let me zoom in a little bit. So you can see this was a support zone. The price broke down. When it came to retest over here, this is somewhere where I entered off. And this is where I took some shorts and then went down. But normally a lot of people ask me that how do you mark zones? And I'm just going to quickly walk through that, because zones is something that, that is something that I use majorly. So how I love to mark zones is basically I go to the 4-hour time frame. I just look at the areas, where there's been big moves that have happened. So you can see here, if I delete this, so normally I would go on the 4-hour time frame. I would mark something like this. Then I would love to go on the 1-hour time frame. And as I shared with you, Cam, I love to keep my zones 30 pips. So I'm going to refine it. So this is my zone. I'm going to now delete this, and I'm going to refine it to 30 pips, ensuring, that I capture maximum relatability or maximum touches from the price. So this is something that, it would look like when I refine it on the 1-hour time frame. If I'm still confused, I would go to the 15-minute time frame and I would refine it even more. So maybe something like this. And then this is the zone that I would love to, wait for, or I would love to trade. So then over here, you can see there's a similar zone over here. So this is how I like to mark my zones. I start off at the 4-hour, then I go on refining until it fits my system of, having 30 pips. And I remember you were asking me about my stop losses as well. So my stop losses are just 20 pips from the zone. So let's say if this is my zone, my stop loss would be just 20 pips from here.
Right. Okay. So from the edge of the zone is your stop loss. Okay.
So let's say the price comes here, one layer entry, one layer entry, one layer entry. If the price goes here, the stop loss hits. If the price, goes back here, it's a win.
Okay, right. That makes more sense. So it's 20 pips from the edge of the zone versus from your actual entry price. Gotcha. Oh, cool. And so when you're targeting a profit, would you be targeting the next zone or not as far as that?
The next zone is actually my priority, I would prefer something like that. But if, and in case, I've got something like order block, or a mild resistance zone, then that is something that I would count as TP1, or maybe exit some of my positions over there. But yeah, most of the time I do target most the next zones. I would love to exit somewhere here itself, before it touches this particular zone, because sometimes gold just tries to go to a zone and then just reverses from there, just to safeguard myself from that.
Hey folks, what a view behind me. I'm at Black Bull Markets headquarters here in Auckland, New Zealand. Speaking of views, you can get TradingView paid plans for free at Black Bull Markets, saving you up to $600 a year. That's right, get either the Essential, Plus or Premium plans absolutely free, and all you need to do is trade from one lot a month at Black Bull Markets. And you can also get a 100% deposit bonus for your first deposit up to $1,000. All you need to do is click the Trading Nut link in the description below. Great little breakdown. And if you guys want to find out like how that all sort of pieces together, then go and check out the podcast we did just before this, and there'll be a link under this video to that. So go and check that out. Now, what's the best way for people watching to get hold of you?
I think the best way is my Instagram, because I don't post much on YouTube. If you want to learn about trading from me, YouTube, free of cost, it's over there. But if you want to get in touch with me, my Instagram is something which is the Alpha Trader Official, with no spaces or full stops. That's the best way.
Awesome. Look, folks, whilst you're clicking on down there, trying to find his podcast or get in contact with him, find those links, then hit subscribe, hit like, and that notifications bell, and we'll see you in the next episode.